An orchid collector spent his life hoping something extraordinary would happen to him. Then he bought a plant that tried to drink his blood. Tonight's story is The Flowering of the Strange Orchid by H. G. Wells. Winter Wedderburn lived a quiet life. He collected orchids, read books, took the train into London, and often complained that nothing interesting ever happened to him. One morning he announced that he had a feeling something remarkable was about to occur. That afternoon, he attended an auction of exotic plants. Among them was a shriveled, unidentified orchid collected in the Andaman Islands. The explorer who found it had died shortly afterward in a mangrove swamp. No one even knew exactly what species it was. Wedderburn bought it immediately. Back home, he placed the strange root in his greenhouse. Soon it began to grow. At first, the changes seemed ordinary. Leaves unfolded, roots stretched outward. Yet there was something unsettling about those roots. They were long, pale, almost like fingers searching through the air. His housekeeper hated the plant. She dreamed about it, avoided looking at it, and begged him to keep his distance. Wedderburn only laughed. The orchid fascinated him more every day. Then one afternoon it flowered. The greenhouse filled with an overwhelming perfume. Sweet, rich, almost intoxicating. The blossoms were magnificent, white petals streaked with gold and violet, unlike any orchid ever seen before. Wedderburn stepped closer to admire his discovery. The scent grew stronger. The room began to spin, and everything went black. When his housekeeper came looking for him later, she found him lying unconscious on the greenhouse floor. The orchid's aerial roots had wrapped around his neck, his hands, and his face, like the tentacles of some monstrous creature, and from beneath those clinging tendrils, blood was dripping onto the bricks. The plant was feeding. She fought desperately to pull him free. The roots resisted. Even when broken, they oozed red sap, as though blood flowed through the orchid itself. At last, she smashed the greenhouse windows, flooded the room with fresh air, and dragged both man and plant outside. The orchid still clung to its victim. Only after every tendril was torn away did it finally release him. By morning, the strange orchid had blackened and rotted into a foul-smelling mass. Its blossoms were dead and its roots withered, and the mystery of what it truly was died with it. Wedderburn survived, but he finally got what he always wanted. Something extraordinary happened to him. Be careful what you wish for. Nature sometimes answers in unexpected ways. Would you keep a plant that might be a completely unknown species or destroy it immediately? Let me know in the comments. Tomorrow we continue exploring the strange, uncanny, and unforgettable tales hidden within classic literature.